everybody, it's Leah. I wanted to take a minute to share my new planner system with you guys. I'm not gonna call myself a planner junkie because I definitely I don't like go crazy with like big planners, but over the years, I definitely have been kind of weeding myself through different planner systems, trying to find one that I liked a lot. I used to do Franklin Covey. I found that it was a little cumbersome to carry the big bulky thing around. And then I switched to At a Glance, which was great. The size was great. I liked that I got a monthly, and then my weekly every day had like the hours on it. And I was like, yes, I can even plan my travel. My friend had always said, make sure you plan your travel in your schedule. And I really loved it. And then At a Glance stopped making my planner. And I was like, no, it took so long to find one I liked. And then I tried the Moleskine version, and then Moleskine stopped making that one in the size that I liked. They only made it in like a desktop size. And I was like, okay, but I need to take my planner with me wherever I go. So I was like, fine. So if I'm gonna have to get a big planner, then let me get something that I can go back to like doing Franklin Covey style and get inserts that I can take in and out. So I had bought the Project Life one, and then I ruined the book. I had an ink pad inside of it. Let me give you a little more space. I had an ink pad inside of here in an envelope here, and it got all over everything. And my now 3-year-old, well, he's almost 3, but he was like 1 at the time, took the ink pad out and rubbed it all over my planner. So all the pages got ruined. But I think it was good in a way. I mean, I've got to figure out a way to get this ink off here because I like them. Excuse me. I like the book and I want to use it for like, you know, something else. But I found that I didn't really like the planner inserts, to be honest. I didn't like that I don't have a monthly in it. I only got the weekly. The weekly is set up like this, and I was like, this isn't working for me. I need something where I can quickly see the month and then do my weekly. So I decided to take the pages out and keep them so I can cut them down into cards to use for like journaling and stuff, and for like embellishments on my layouts. So that's what's gonna happen with that. Then I bought, oh, I like this because it goes with, you'll see in a minute, but what it goes with. Then I bought this planner from Mead, and I got it for like $8 at Target. And let me go to a month where I don't have anything written down. So it was great because here you can see you get your monthly. Wow, sorry guys, I'm like blinding you. Here you get the monthly. Let me see if I can, nope, okay. So I can see my entire month and I can write whatever I want in the monthly, and then I can switch to the weekly here and write down whatever I wanted. But I still found that like I wasn't going into the weekly section, and I also found that this size, as small as it is, and it's only what's it, like 6 by 8.5 or something like that, was still too big for my purses. I found that I'm using narrower purses, like top to bottom. They're narrower, they're wide, but they're not big enough. So I was like, okay, I need to make my own planner. Like, I really do. And then I saw a lot of videos on YouTube about traveler's notebooks, and I was like, I need to do that. I need to use a little notebook like that to plan myself. Like, yeah. So I had one that I had made, and it was like a disaster. I'm not even gonna, I threw it out. It was that bad, guys. I really can't make covers for these traveler's notebooks. It's just not my forte. I really tried a lot of different ways. I'm lazy and I don't want to use my sewing machine. I couldn't find a fabric in my stash that I liked. So I went to Michael's and I bought this ugly book. Now, let me be fair. It's not Michael's fault that this is well, maybe it is. I mean, oh, sorry, I'm just trying to give you a little bit more light, but I'm not doing such a great job. There we go. I mean, it's not the fault of the people at Michael's that, I mean, I picked the gray one. There were a lot of other colors, but I wanted something that was basic, that, you know, I don't know what I was looking for, guys. I had a beautiful fabric that I was trying to make one out of, but it was so flimsy and the book was just floppy. And I'm going to tell you a few things. I like the sturdiness of this fabric that they made the cover out of. I like this that I tuck in here, this little strap. Usually these Midori Travelers books, I mean, Midori is like the most obviously famous brand, I guess. And it has like an elastic, and I did have an elastic for a time on the one that I made, and then I found it to be like, I was going snap, snap, snap. I just found myself snapping it, and it was like, I felt like I was just opening it to open it. But I love the little notebooks. So when you get these ones from Michael's Recollections collection, it's part of the boho series. They come in different colors: pink, cream, black, navy, some other color of blue, a brown one, which was like, it didn't look like leather, so I was not going to get the brown one. And I like the gray because it was neutral, and I figured if I want to decorate it, I can, and I more than likely will, because this is boring. But it did come with a charm that I really liked. It says Imagine, and then there's a little feather. I think they're so cute. Each one had a different charm on it too. So I think that's probably why I selected the gray one, because the gray one was the only one that had a charm that I felt like fit my personality. So I'm gonna say this: if you dent it, it leaves a mark permanently. But it's a great size. It takes a lot of notebooks. I mean, I've got 3 notebooks plus, like, I'll show you the insert that I made, and it is just, it's packed out, and I'm still not hanging out of the edge, which is fantastic. So I've never tried, obviously, the leather Midoris. I wish I had one. I didn't want to spend that kind of money because I knew I was going to want to spend a lot of money customizing the inside myself, and I felt like that's where I wanted to invest my money, and as long as this keeps my papers clean, I'm happy. So when you buy this, you get the book and you get these 2 notebooks. You get one in the craft and you get one in white. And it comes with one elastic on the inside that's wrapped through to give you 2 like straps. So I first I had bought the notebooks because I bought a set of white ones. They were cheap, guys. They were like $5. Use your coupon. There's a 50% off coupon right now. You're walking out with 3 notebooks for $2.50. You're not going to get that online buying Midori. The paper is heavier than the Midori paper. I saw videos and I saw that the Midori paper was very like thin, which I guess is good if you're traveling and you're carrying this thing around. You don't want something terribly heavy. So I said, okay, well, if this is going to be a planner, how am I going to turn this into a planner? So I found these. Hold on, where are they? And there's like a new $2 thing going on, like a $2 bin. And so it had a set of these. What are these? Let me use your words. They're calendars. Will it focus? For a year and a half. And they had them in different colorways and different handwritings and different styles. And I chose this one that looks like hand lettering. Is this too blown out? Sorry, guys. My lighting, I'm trying to get used to this. I made my lighting very bright. And I hope you guys can see. Okay, so I loved it because these teeny tiny little squares fit my little stickers from my other, my mom planner that I have in the kitchen. So, or calendar, I should say. So what I decided was, in order to make my planning easier, I would only mark on this calendar when I had an event going on. So I glued one each, like top to bottom, on a bunch of pages to create my monthly area. So now I can see at a glance really quickly, okay, I have birthday here. This is a holiday, Martin Luther King Day. So I used all my stickers from my calendar planner. And now what this does is I look in here and I go, oh, I have something. So every morning I look and I see if I have something, and then I go to the big calendar and I look through my day. So every morning when I wake up, the first thing I do is I look and I see what I have going on in here, and then I go to the big planner, find out what I have. I like this a lot better because I found that I was having everything written down on the big calendar, everything written down in my other planner. So, and it was getting confusing because sometimes I would forget to transfer something I wrote in here or in my carry-along planner, and I was not putting it on the big calendar where everyone could see it, and my husband was confused about what was going on. So now all the information everybody needs to know stays on that calendar, and if I need to take something for myself, I put it on here. So if there's something my husband's doing that I don't really care about, I'm not carrying around more extraneous information. These were so hard for me to find, but I knew they existed. They are from Knock Knock. They make all kinds of like notepads. They're humorous ones, or just like things like this for planning. Like I have one on my fridge actually that's all out of, and it has like all categories of different things you could be missing from your fridge. And I forgot that I gotten this, and this was like one of the most important things that I got for my planner. If I can get it open for you. It's the 7 days of the week. And I loved it because I can cut apart each of these days and use them as my weekly planner days. So I remember I was saying I wanted to be able to put the days in as I needed them. So with this, I can stick the whole page in if I want, and just glue it down, or I can just cut out Monday and stick Monday on there, write all my notes for the day if I need to write really specific notes about things I needed to get done. So I just wanted to share these with you. If you can find these notepads, they're fantastic. I found this one at Marshall's. They were only $3 at Marshall's, which is a good clearance price, but they also have them at Home Goods. They have them at, where else did I find them? Pier 1 Imports, surprisingly enough. That's where I got my last one. All right, well, I want to like be able to decorate the inside and start journaling. Something else I'm trying to do, I'm trying to journal more. It's good for your mind, good for your mental health. So I figured I needed a planner where I can put the days of the week in as I use them, section out my month, and then doodle and journal and whatever I need to do on the inside separate. So I started off by putting this thing. This is awesome. If you guys don't know about it, to don't list. I just discovered it and it is great. It's originally a list of 15, but I only did 10 habits of like highly effective and wealthy people, and it's 10 things they don't do. And so it's good because it's really changing me as far as like how I'm looking at life and the way that I'm actively working my life. So like, don't watch more than 1 hour of TV today. Don't waste time on social media. Don't envy anyone. Don't make any impulse purchases today, which, oh my God, anybody else who does crafting knows that this is the hardest one. Because I love to go to Michael's every single day and just browse and buy something, and now I'm not doing that. I'm really thinking through my purchases, which is good, but I miss having a lot of things. Don't gossip, don't lose my temper, don't ignore my family today, don't read any negative news articles, don't procrastinate, and don't be negative. So I'm just going through, like, now I'm going through my stores of stuff. Do I have washi that I like? I'm using my washi. I never use this Arrow washi. I'm using it. These letters I picked up, I'm like, oh my God, they're awesome. So what I did, and I'm going to take the whole notebook apart so you can see how I put it together. So first, oh, it also comes with this rubber band. I forgot to tell you. Now, this is important. For people who do Midori, they know that you can buy these separately from Midori and other retailers. Recollections does not sell this little rubber band separately, which is a pain. So I'm finding that as of right now, until I can buy more of these rubber bands from Midori, I can only fit 3 books in. So I start by taking my last book and my first book, and I strap them together. And oh, by the way, the papers collection that I use to decorate my books is Pink Paisley Memorandum. And then I use like some inserts and washi and stamps and stuff I had laying around. All right, so I take the front cover of my last book and my first book, and I strap them together. Then I put them down here. Oh, here, now you can see this. Okay, so there's one goes in the top and one goes in the bottom. When I made mine, I made it with 3 separate straps and I wound everything through, and I like that better. However, I should have just kept it so you guys could have seen the mess I made. All right, here's the thing with this book. I'm going to say, when you put your center book in, use both straps, because if you only use one or the other, it's floppy and all your books will sag out of the bottom of your cover. Okay. So then I take my 2 books that I've put together. I just do. Okay. And I put them down like this. I take my center book. I find the middle of it where the staples are. if you get sewn books where it's sewn, where you can see the stitching. I grab, oh boy, I grab these carefully. I grab these middle, I'm struggling so hard. My bad. You grab the middle ones, both of them, and I slip this notebook through here. Okay, and that's how I get all my books in. So you can see how they're all linked together. And I love this. When I do this, the books don't like sag out of the bottom or anything. Like they stay right in place. Okay, so then I had my notebooks and I decorated them. I'm really into kawaii. Kawaii. It's a style of like drawing where you put cute little tiny faces on things, little creatures, and you make like and foods. I'm into the ones with food, but I'm not into the ones with the food with the hands and the arms because that's too much. So I picked a bunch of different kawaii stickers from Sticko. They had this one called Donut, I think it was just Donuts or something like that. This one, which was called Snack Attack, which I've used a lot of on other videos. And then this one that they're trying to call Funny Frosting. I'll just let you marinate on that one. Okay. And then I also found some really great items from Snap. I found these. They were on clearance because they're not selling Snap journals anymore at Michael's. So I got these, the Snap, they're like little, there's tabs and tags and things that say, I'll show it to you. They're all like planner stuff. So they're not doing the Snap planners anymore. They have that new 365 planner, which boy, if they made that thing smaller, whew, I love it. Oh my God, the stickers, the organization, love it. But yeah, these are just some of them. And then the rest are here. And I liked these because it had these tabs, and I have 2 years worth of tabs. I have these white ones and these colored ones. So I started with the colored ones. And then what I do is I mark the month so I can flip to the month, what day it is, and then I know where I am, and I can just keep going through the month. So these Snap things are fantastic, and I love that I have enough tabs to get me through 2 years worth of planner, which is fantastic. Oh, let me not actually mix that up. So I also bought a little notepad, and I pulled the notepad apart for what I needed. Some $2 stickers, my planner stickers, Snap letters, some tags from memorandum that were in the paper collection, and some letters. And then I took an 6x8 insert from Project Life, and I cut the like little part off that goes in the notebook, and then the binder, and then I cut a little bit off the top. And by sliding it under here, I have 2 pockets where I can fit everything, and also create a dashboard if I want to add more stickers and stuff and tags and stuff. So that's it, guys. I really enjoy this, and I think I finally like found a planner that I like. Y'all have a great day, and if you could let me know in the comments if you're doing any kind of planner systems, what you like, and yeah, I'd just really love to know. Okay, have a great day, and I will see you next week with the next Make This With Me video. Bye.